KAMC News at 6.
I mean, because we weren't prepared for losing Christopher. I mean, he was only 28, and he's gone now. We weren't prepared for that at all.
Tonight, a story that I know hits close to home for many of you. A Lubbock family tries to figure out what to do next after a loved one dies of COVID. It's good to see you all again. I'm Brian Mudd.
I'm Lauren Motter. No one is ever ready to say goodbye to a loved one, especially when the loss is someone so young. KAMC's Katie Gray sat down with the Soto family tonight and joins us now with their story.
Lauren, it's a story that doesn't have a happy ending, with a devastating reality just how many lives have been torn apart by COVID. The Soto household contracted the virus around the same time, but not all of them survived. Now they're sharing their story with others, hoping it might make a difference.
Honestly, I thought I was going to be the one to go. I felt like I was going to die.
Nikki Soto and her whole household spent last month fighting COVID, the virus wreaking absolute havoc in their family. Soto says it's nothing she's ever experienced in her life.
I was literally laying in my bed trying to make out a will in my head who was getting what, because I was that miserable.
The Soto family had been struggling with the decision whether or not to get vaccinated.
And we all thought we were doing what you're supposed to do, you know, besides getting the vaccine. We all thought we were doing what you were supposed to do to avoid getting it, or try, you know, to avoid getting the COVID.
Little did they know just how much their lives would be flipped upside down. On December 17th, less than 2 weeks after testing positive, 28-year-old Christopher Adam Soto wasn't coming out of his room, and his family began to worry something was wrong.
I hadn't seen him come out of the room Thursday, but I had been sleeping off and on, so I could have missed him. And she goes, well, I checked on him earlier, and he looked like he was sleeping. And the next thing I know, she's yelling at me to put Crowley, my little chihuahua, in his kennel, and she's calling 911.
By the time help arrived, it was too late.
And they went in there, and they had heard her calling me Nikki. And I was in my room, and they were like, Nikki, I'm so sorry. There's no reversing that. He's gone. He's cold.
And while mourning the loss of their loved one, they have a warning for others to take the virus more seriously.
It's crazy. This stuff is no joke. You do not want to play with it, and if you haven't got the vaccine, I suggest you do.
Now struggling to raise enough money to cremate Christopher. They say that his passing was unimaginable, and they're still in disbelief that he's gone. For those who would like to help, they have set up a GoFundMe. It's called Help Us Lay Christopher Adam Soto to Rest. We'll have a link up for you on our website.
Katie, thank you. And today's